What is the importance of community trusteeship?
Well, you know, it's the concept of people trying to take ownership of their community and of being willing to put in their time, their talent, their money to work in the community to help the community move forward. And it is a concept that I think has developed a good deal over the last several decades. And I think it's a particularly important idea. I think there's another concept that I've thought about a lot and worked on a lot, and that is entrepreneurial philanthropy. The idea that if you get interested in a philanthropic organization, it is vital that you not only give money, but it's vital that you give of your time and talents to further the efforts in that regard. And that's occurring all over the country. You're just seeing that, and some of the big foundations in the United States are working on this. The Gates Foundation is obviously the most interesting one of the group, but there are now hundreds of them out there that do things and look at charitable and eleemosynary organizations in a different way and work at it. And it's this idea of trusteeship, not only in your city, your state, your nation. It's the sense of ownership of what is trying to happen in public life in your community. And I think it's been an enormously important movement.
What would you say to somebody who may not monetarily have the wherewithal to get involved in community trusteeship, but yet they have the heart to do it? How would you suggest that they get involved?
Well, I think that's why we have these organizations that we have. I mean, it's very easy to get involved with Leadership Jacksonville. Well, actually not so easy to get involved with Leadership Jacksonville because you got to be nominated and all of that kind of thing. But it's easy to be a member of JCCI. It's easy to be a member of a lot of local organizations. And it doesn't really take a lot of money. It does take time and effort. And I think that's what people have got to be willing to give, is to get involved and to be. I think it's really kind of important that people zero in on what interests them a great deal. It's vital that you have some vision of what it is you want to do. And I think, of course, that's not only the essence of involvement in your community, it's the essence of leadership in your community. If you don't, you need to really look at the people and the organizations in your community and see what it is that you want to get involved in. And there are so many good opportunities to do that. And it's nice to have enough money to support them financially, but it is absolutely not essential that you do that. The essential part is your time and your talents. There are a lot of efforts underway at this point in time where people can be involved. UNF is growing dramatically and in the right way. I think John Delaney's doing a wonderful job with it, of melding town and gown, melding the intellectual efforts of the university with what's going on in the city. FCCJ is now going to be a state college, and it's got going to have 4-year degrees, and the opportunities are enormous because it's going to fill in so many gaps. There are people here who are providing leadership that we never had before. People like Preston Haskell and Gary Chartrand and Dolores and Wayne Weaver and John Baker, and you know, you can go on and on and on. There are people who have some resources and some talents and the interest, and a lot of things are going to happen in this community because there is so much leadership that is here right now. So there are tremendous opportunities for young people to get involved in things and to do things that are really worthwhile for this community in growing it and improving it. I just think Jacksonville has a wonderful future ahead of it.